Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, here to bring you this week's edition of Mayhem. A couple days late, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And we are kicking things off with a matchup between two men who are looking to get themselves back into title contention. Kevin Williams, a man who at one point had the longest reigning undefeated streak in high-class wrestling, and Steve Taylor, who brought back the triple threat and just said they would dominate and have yet to do anything. Things aren't looking good for either of these two men. At least Steve Taylor's bank account is hefty from all of those missed cutters in the triad. But we see if Steve Taylor can get himself back on his winning ways, or will K-Dub upset the former world champion yet again here as we kick off Mayhem. And you can see the look on his face. He knows this is not where he thought his career would lead him. But he looks ready for his match tonight, as we await the entrance of his opponent. Botched cutters pay for that pyro. Steve Taylor makes his way down to the ring. Kevin Williams and Steve Taylor here to open up Mayhem. The bell rings and we get it started with these two. Williams right out of the blocks with a snap suplex. It's caught with an arm drag. Steve Taylor, always aware of his surroundings, drops the elbow. Hooks him in a front face lock, looking for a suplex of his own here. Kevin able to block, but gets taken up and over anyway. The slump has to be getting to Steve Taylor, as he has yet to do anything here in Season 3. Stiff kick to the chest of Williams on the way up, going for the DDT. Williams able to reverse out into the Russian leg sweep and take him down. Williams just beating his head off the mat now. Steve sent off the ropes. Blocks whatever Kevin's going for, sends him off the ropes now, and a clothesline takes him off his feet. K-Dub able to stop it with that jawbreaker, but again gets caught with that arm drag. And a big knife edge chop that takes him down. Williams rolling to the outside to catch a breather. Say what you want about Steve Taylor's win-loss record, there are few better in this company. As he hits that beautiful pump handle belly to back suplex. If Steve Taylor can get momentum on his side, I don't know who could stop him as he jams Williams neck into the turnbuckles there. Going to drop that forearm, but Williams able to slide out of the way. Spawns back with a kick of his own. Snap jab that puts Steve up on those ropes. Using the ropes for momentum. Trying to stomp a hole in the chest of Steve Taylor. And goes for a cutter. Steve not having it. Steve making $20 in his own match. Trying to stomp the back of the knee out when it was fully erect. The only way I could say that, fully stretched out. Modified chop block with a stomp and a big right hand. Another vertical suplex, this time hanging that bad knee up on the top rope. Steve's been stomping out those knees the entire match now. Going for a quick cover. Williams still able to kick out at 1. So he pulls him to his feet just to take him back down with that punch. Into the nasty backbreaker. Steve getting the payback with that head bounce. Looking to have him up for the power slam, but Williams over the shoulder hangs on for a reverse DDT. A good old-fashioned stomp to the face, nothing pretty about it. Tyrion DDT. Kevin Williams reminds me a lot of a young Steve Taylor. He runs through him with that clothesline axe handle. Half Nelson Bulldog. Trying to get himself a second wind here. Waiting for Steve to get to his feet. Diving leg lariat. Williams looking to take advantage. Swings him back. K-Dub driver into the cover. And Taylor able to kick out at 2.5. Another stomp to the face. Williams thought he just had a win over a multi-time world champion. Jawbreaker from Taylor. On the way up, another clubbing blow. And there's the big right hand. Steve letting them hands fly tonight. He goes low with the kick. Powerbomb position. Swings him out into sudden death. Not going for the cover. That may have been a mistake. These two now trade blows. There's sudden death. Looks like K-Dub was busted open, but Steve cannot capitalize. Now trying to come back to his senses. Both men trying to crawl to their feet. Williams with a powerbomb cutter followed by the traditional sudden death. It's a backbreaker now into the cover. But Williams able to kick out. Steve wasted too much time after the sudden death. It's called sudden for a reason. Nasty knee strike, axe handle to the back. Now up on the shoulders. Jersey Turnpike. Snapmares him down. Gets caught with that back elbow. K-Dub back up. Knee to the gut. Snaps his weight down, trying to pop that knee into another quick cover. Blood now. starting to get into the eyes of Williams. Williams able to drop the forearm. Steve just looked like he shifted an inch or two to the left to avoid that knee strike. Hangs him up, now falls into the cover. Leg lariat one more time. And Kevin Williams able to pick up the victory. Bloodied and all. That surprise leg lariat was all it took. There's the first one. Thought he was going to get it done there. Followed it with a K-dub driver. Steve still had enough in the tank. I love that sudden death variation. Kevin Williams able to walk out of here with a win tonight. Blood pouring in the eyes. He did everything he could. Kevin Williams with a big victory over a multi-time world champion here on Mayhem as we get set for our next match. So who am I firing? It says Big D on the screen but shows Kevin Williams. Either way, Logan Neal in a singles match as the hybrid champion looks to continue his streak. Yeah, these new tech guys really suck. The scheduled match is Logan Neal versus Dorian. Project Mayhem will be on Throwdown. No Project Mayhem tonight. And apparently Kevin Williams still in the ring. Big D didn't make his way out. Dave assaulting Logan Neal. And there's Big D. It's a 2-on-1 assault now against Logan Neal. I guess we're going to let this thing go. Kevin Williams refusing to leave the ring after his victory, as both men beating the hell out of Logan Neal here. We know Dave is next on the list for that hybrid title. I kind of feel like this is Kevin Williams' way of saying he wants in. Logan Neal was looking to continue that undefeated streak here in Season 3. Does not look like that's going to happen. The 2-on-1 handicap match as Dorian face plants Neil. Neil back to his feet. Dorian diving shoulder off the second rope. I still don't even know why Williams is out here. Neil looking to get things on his side. Kevin Williams with a collision. Now taking advantage with a snap suplex. So Kevin Williams wins a match against Steve Taylor, stays out here. Logan Neal gets jumped by Dave and now has to compete in a handicap match. You want to talk about stacking the deck against the hybrid champ. He's able to fireman's carry his way out of that, but Dorian waiting right behind him. Puts him up on that top rope, slingshots him back. Williams armringer, or excuse me, Neil armringer takedown. Williams right there with the suplex yet again. Supernova Pro in the building as Dorian stomps all 350 pounds across the chest of the hybrid champion. Dorian not having it. Does not look like he wants Kevin Williams out here at all. Neil gets hot-shotted on the top rope. And these two keep bumping into each other, trying to figure out who is going to take Neil out. Neither man having it right now. Neil whipped into the corner by Dorian and a big axe handle to the spine. Williams with a drop kick to the lower back of Dorian now. Changing his mind, trying to assault Neil, eats an up kick and a jumping neck breaker. Has him in that cravat, follows it with the neck breaker. But Dorian right there to stop the momentum, and thankfully Williams moved, or Logan Neal was getting dropped on his face. Dorian does not care about what's going on. Big boot to the guts and a big overhead Mongolian chop. Eventually, Dorian is going to get upset and throw Williams into the third row if he doesn't get out of the way. Williams now dropping a knee to the spine. Now beginning work on the legs of Logan Neal. Dorian into the cover. Neal not having it. I'll be thinking powerbomb here. Neal with the reversal into the DDT, but gets his eyes raked immediately by Williams. Dorian back up, trying to stop everyone's momentum. Large Dorian was on vacation, and this is not a vacation. Avalanche sidewalk slam. Dorian whips the champ into the corner one more time. Looks to follow it up. Neal with a kick over the head of Kevin Williams into the corkscrew elbow. But Williams right there to slow the momentum. Another quick suplex. Neal doing the smart thing, gonna roll to the outside. And a double punch. These two starting to work together as Dorian stomps through the abdomen of Logan Neal. Kick to the chest, and then a stomp from Williams. Referee has lost all control here. The champ sent into the barricade. Now just a trio of rights and a sidewalk slam from Dorian. Referee's count is at 6. Neal sent back in the ring. Williams goes to run in the ring and just collides with Dorian and collapses. That is a big man. Dorian has him goozled now. Big right hand to the gut. Neal pops back up, trying to show some of that resilience. Gets caught snake eyes into the corner. Dorian pulling him away from the ropes. Logan Neal refusing to give in here. He's being assaulted by those Williams kicks. Dorian taking him into the corner. Now bouncing his head like a basketball. Neal with the reversal and a shoulder block that sends Dorian to the floor. But Williams right there, belly to back suplex. Tyrion DDT from Williams. Steve Taylor might not want to see that message as his life just flashed before his eyes. Dorian rolls him up. And there's Logan Neal still in this matchup. 3-on-1 assault. Refusing to give in. European uppercut rocks Dorian, but a thumb to the eye. These two men beating the absolute hell out of the real deal. Diving clothesline in the corner. Going for the kick. Dragon screw from Neal. Neal somehow staying alive in this match. Drop kick. Takes Neal off his feet. He tries to roll out, but Dorian catches him. Shoots the half into the cover. But again, refusing to lose here. Right hand turns him around. Up and down. Belly to back into the choke slam. Another pair of rights. Goes for the drop kick. Neal sidesteps again. Dorian going for the military press. Eats another drop kick and drops Logan Neal. I don't know what's worse, the fact that this is supposed to be a handicap match, I guess, or the fact that they can't work together and Logan Neal's just getting dropped in the process by accident. From the eye. Big tossing tiger suplex. Ref checking on Logan Neal now. Logan refusing to give in. Big German suplex on Williams. But Dorian right there drops him with a face buster. Dorian was going for the splash. Neal able to get out of the way of the big man. Reversal. Sends Dorian over the top. But a back rake from Williams. And an inverted suplex to the floor. How is Logan Neal surviving this match right now? As it does not look like they are out to win. They look like they are out to hurt the hybrid champion. Dorian again tossing tiger suplex on the floor. Has him up. Snake eyes on the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Count of 7. As Dorian now just driving Neil sternum first. Count of 8. Trying to crack the ribs. And Dorian the winner. But it wasn't much of a match. As these two could not coexist at all. It's a flurry of drop kicks from Kevin Williams throughout this match. Neil would continue to survive, but get caught with an inverted suplex from the ring to the floor, where Dorian would then drive him sternum first into that ring apron about 12 times. Neil not okay on the outside. May have some bruised ribs, maybe even cracked ribs. Dorian standing tall here. And let's not forget, this all started by the assault from Dave. Something we never thought we'd see. He's such a nice guy. So we move on from one goon to two other goons. Excuse me, one other goon. His big money Matt Lewis looks to go one-on-one with one half of the underappreciated Ace Bradley ahead of their tag team title match. That match will take place next weekend at Uprising Revenge. It's the Goons versus the Underappreciated. Here next on Mayhem, Big Money versus Ace Bradley. Ace looking to start things off with that vertical suplex. Matt able to sandbag him a bit, but gets taken over in the end. Ace now wheelbarrow and just drops Matt face first. Matt able to sweep the leg. Now goes into a single leg crab. Too early for that. Ace rolls through with the up kick. Right hand to Big Money. Star Trill and Andrew Stevens on the outside having a shoving match. Ref getting involved. Trill thrown out. Stevens trying to go back to the corner. Stevens thrown out as well. This will be a true one-on-one match as we go back to the action in the ring. Matt set up on that top rope. Just sent flying back into the center. Ace with a Beal. Stomp to the gut. Hits Big Money up. They're going to fight back with the elbow though. Get back to his feet. Thesz press. Now dropping bombs. Ace Bradley, a relentless wrestler. As he gets caught with a kick and a knee combination. Needs to stick with those dirty tactics and his better wrestling. Big Money, of course, the former boxer, going to need to throw hands. There's a fireman's carry from Ace. Pulls him up to his feet. And that over-the-shoulder position hangs him up on the top rope. Count of 1. Lewis able to kick out. Now a good old-fashioned claw right to the trapezius. Ace Bradley with some payback, reining the right hands of his own. Going for a DDT. Matt fights his way out of it, falling arm breaker. That stiff stalker style kick to the spine. Say that 5 times fast. Clubbing blow to the back before pulling Ace to his feet. Matt, good old fashioned falling front slam. Shades of Dorian there, who we just saw pick up that count-out victory in our previous match. Matt backs off, drops the boots to the temple. Overhead kick from Ace, did not see that coming. He sends one half of the tag champs into the corner. Puts him up on that top rope, looking for some of that high-impact offense. Follows him all the way up. Takes him down with a superplex. As Ace falls into the cover, ref down for the count. Matt out before the count of 2 yet again. Now it's Ace with that big shot to the spine. Now working on the neck. Ace knows what he has to do here. Needs to get some momentum on the side of the underappreciated. He sends Matt over the ropes. Goes to shoulder block him down. Matt with a Gamagiri. Ace puts him back on the ropes now. Follows him in with a knee. Second side, another knee. Now pulls him away into the Russian leg sweep. Combination offense from Ace Bradley. Matt able to fight back with the jawbreaker, back to his feet, but violates Wizard Rule. Double leg takedown, and the right hands from Ace Bradley. As I said, nothing pretty about this man's offense. Showtime in the chat supporting his boy. As Matt fights back with an elbow. And a good old-fashioned faceplant. You want to talk about something not being pretty but being effective. These two complement each other well. Going for the combo. Ace able to block it. Now going double leg takedown for the Alabama slam. Ace kicks out that knee. Now splits the uprights, stomps the guts, trying to stop Big Money from following in Dorian's footsteps with a win here. Boot right to the face. We usually know what follows that, but no, this time Matt able to fight through, stopping that roll tide. Right hand turns him around. There's a low Saito suplex. Matt pulls Ace back to his feet. Sends him into the corner. Looking for that flurry. Just dropping bombs now. Wasted a lot of energy as Matt drops down to a knee as well. Waste no time. Stomp right to the gut. Up and down with the leg drop. Back in the ring now. He's feeling it. Looking for that knockout right. But Ace able to block it. Again into the Alabama slam. These two going back and forth. Big move for big move. Face buster off the flapjack. Going for the DDT again, but Matt reverses as he did in the beginning stages of the match into the cover. Ace able to kick out. Matt now jams that left knee. Now to the left arm. Picking apart body parts here. Ace, though, sweeps the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo on the way up. Goes back to work on the neck. These two have both missed their biggest shots in this match. Ace not looking to miss here. Roll Tide. Matt, though, very smart. He's hurt, but he sat up. Stopped the pinfall. Now fights back with an elbow. Matt looked like he was busted open off a pile driver. Now it looks like Ace was busted open off the elbow. Matt pulling Ace away from those corners. Stiff shot, now falls into the cover. Ace bleeding badly off the point of the elbow. That snapmares him down one more time. A good old-fashioned key lock. As I said, there's nothing pretty about his offense. Ace rolls through, back to his feet. Front face lock, knee lift right to that busted open forehead. Ace now throwing the strikes. Going for that vertical suplex. Got it. These two continue to go back and forth. Ace falls into the cover. Matt did just eat that roll tide pile driver, but still able to kick out. Am I the only one that thinks that Ace Bradley looks like a young J. Jonah Jameson? Good old-fashioned Oklahoma Stampede. Which is weird coming from a guy from Alabama. But speaking of Alabama, there's the Alabama slam. Goes for the takedown again. Matt stuffs it. But Ace catches the kick. Matt with an arm drag. Face plant. Ace pops to his feet. Dragon screw. These two continue to go back and forth. Short arm shoulder tackle. Ace pulled up. Matt runs in, gets caught with a fireman's carry. And Ace looking to end it here. Roll Tide again. Into the cover. Leg hooked. And an amazing back and forth match. But Ace Bradley picking up the momentum for the underappreciated. These two, neither was able to hit their big move in the early stages. There you see Matt throwing bombs. He would go for the right that was blocked. Ace would then hit the Alabama slam, go for the pile driver the first time that was blocked. It would take two of those roll tide pile drivers, but Ace Bradley walking out of here with the victory. Busted open and ready for their match next weekend. as we move on to our next match. This one in the women's division as we are continuing the trend of goons. Casey Myers takes on Masaki and Rachel Street here in triple threat women's action. Can Rachel break the tie for the goons? I don't know who Ace Stevens is. So we are almost ready here. Dorian able to pick up the victory. Matt falling in the final stages. Now Rachel Street with a shot to keep the goons on a win streak tonight. Masaki and Casey Myers looking to put a damper on the day of the goons. Triple threat action next. As the former champion Casey Myers makes her way down to the ring. Masaki making her way down to the ring. Masaki had a conversation with me earlier today, and she feels like this will be her year. As she said, she will capture the women's championship. She's been on a roll as of late. As we await the entrance of Rachel Street here in this triple threat. Rachel Street is ready for action here in this triple threat. Casey Myers, Masaki, Rachel Street. Triple threat action live on Mayhem. Rachel immediately with the takedown of Masaki. Now turns her attention to Casey. Strike after strike. And a clothesline that takes both women to the floor. Rachel back in the ring now, turning her attention to Masaki. Masaki able to float through into the reverse DDT. Rachel coming out of the blocks hot tonight. It's a fireman's carry now, back to her feet. Sent Masaki face first into Myers. Drop kick takes Masaki down. Casey, low arm drag, trying to create space. Front face lock. Setting her up for that vertical suplex. And there's an old time rivalry right here. Spin kick from Myers. Masaki there, fireman's carry, back to her feet. Sends Casey off the ropes. Goes for the kick. Casey able to catch, elbow the knee. These two know each other very well. Spinning back fist followed by a spin kick. Masaki letting strikes fly here tonight. Now pulls Casey down into the Fujiwara armbar. Casey able to roll through, pop into the head scissors. Rachel there, drop kick to the ribs. Now flying head scissors to Myers. Rachel is picking her spots. Taking that Showtime advice to heart. Casey with a kick to the ribs. Masaki pulling herself up on the outside. There's a knee to the back. Rachel did not see it coming. Slingshot Falcon Arrow from Masaki into the cover. Rachel there to break it up before the ref can get down for one. Pops up, go behind. Pump handle into the backbreaker from Rachel. Corkscrew leg drop. Casey Myers on the outside. Rachel going to work on Masaki here. Casey runs in, tries to take Rachel down, but collides with Masaki, who eats that axe handle. Now Casey caught with a knife edge chop into the cover. It has been all Rachel Street in this match. Drop kick right between the shoulder blades. Diving tornado DDT there from Masaki into the cover as Rachel falls to the outside. Elbows to the forehead. Masaki looking to pick up a victory while Rachel's on the outside. Casey able to kick out at two. Masaki following Rachel. Knees to the spine. Then the reverse DDT. Great combination offense. Masaki there as soon as Rachel gets to her feet. Takes her down with the suplex. Now up on the second rope. Goes for the kick to the chest. Sidestep by Rachel. Does not sidestep that one. Diving splash connects on both women into the cover. Rachel able to kick out right before 2 there. Saki dropping those elbows yet again. Saki setting up that big strike combo. Outside crescent kick into the cover. Myers there to break it up. And there's the headbutts. Looks to pull Masaki away from those ropes to steal a victory here. Masaki still able to kick out at 2. Now Casey looking to figure for the neck. Masaki not having it. Fireman's carry. Myers back on her feet. Rachel standing back, waiting to pick her spots here. Psycho Crusher. Rushes in. Rachel stuffs it. Takes Casey down. Now going to work on that left leg. Into the cover. Almost picking up the victory. Masaki down. The drop kick to the shoulders of Casey. Casey rolls out. Rachel looking to steal it here. Masaki able to kick out at 2. Rachel butterflies those arms. Into the backbreaker. And we apologize. We were having technical difficulties there. The audio stopped coming through. But what about Rachel Street picking her spot? Breaking up that cover at the very end. Coming in. Hitting that big move. Picking up the victory in this triple threat match. She picked her spots throughout the entire thing. Waited for Masaki to take Casey down. Slid in. Dropped Masaki with that butterfly gutbuster. And Rachel Street making it 2-1 Goons here tonight. Huge victory for the rookie as she was able to get the job done here tonight. As we move on to our main event of the evening. Victor Black going one-on-one with Ricky Shea. We have seen in recent weeks the falling apart of the Fallen, at least what we thought. With Superstar and Victor Black beating the hell out of each other, but then Mike Morgan would assault Victor Black. And now we know it's Ricochet versus Victor Black. This is a hostile takeover, not an implosion. Victor Black is no longer welcome in the group he created. Victor Black once again on his own. Ricochet with the Fallen behind him. It is going to be an incredible match between submission specialists, as the Dark One goes one-on-one with the most dangerous man on earth. Will it be a blackout? Will it be a Ricochet device? One way or another, somebody is tapping out here tonight. As we get set for our main event. And Victor Black is in the building. And one of the best to ever do it, ready for action here tonight. And the lights go out. And Superstar is mocking Victor Black, using the Old Disciples entrance here. Carrying that lantern to the ring. As I said before, this is a hostile takeover. As the Fallen make their way to ringside. Not showing the same respect for that lantern. Swinging it side to side. He's taken the group, he's taken the lantern, taken the entrance. Superstar trying to take everything from Victor Black. Victor Black one-on-one with Ricochet. The bell rings and this one started. Victor immediately going to back him into the corner. Got the clean break, surprisingly. As Ricky now hammerlocks the arm into the body slam. A little bit, some new trunks there from Victor Black, I see. Had to get rid of the fallen gear. Says new face of fear. And what he should fear is all those assaults on the arm. Started with the hammerlock body slam, went to that arm breaker, now stomping the arm. Victor knows what's coming. Sends him off the ropes, rushes in, gets caught with a back body drop. The thing here is Ricky Shea and Victor Black spent a lot of time together. As Ricky was the first member of the Fallen. They know each other very well, but it looks like Ricky has chosen his old friend Superstar. Referee counted 3 as Victor Black is being bounced off of absolutely everything at ringside. Still able to fall with that reverse DDT. Referees count at 6. Count of 7. Both men back in the ring to break the count. Victor climbs to that second rope. Goes for the elbow. Ricky saw it coming a mile away. Sends Victor into the corner. Sets him up on the top rope. Victor able to fight back with the elbow. Diving clothesline takes Ricky Shea up and over. Now a face plant. Early submission here. Steiner recliner. Wrenching away, even has the fish hooks in. Ricky slides out the back, picks both ankles. Now has him up. Snake eyes in the Fallen corner. Ricky goes down for a quick cover. Ricky there to pull him right back up to his feet before sending Victor into that opposite corner. Forearms to the spine. And that's not what you want. Victor sent shoulder first into the steel. And Ricky can smell an injured arm from a mile away. Victor with the up kick, trying to get things back on his side. Runs over the shoulders, goes for the neck breaker, but Ricky again saw it coming. Victor Black letting his emotions get the best of him. Trying to bust out the old favorites. Needs to try something new as Ricky has seen it. Ricky transitions into that cross arm breaker, now grabs a hold of the leg as well. Victor able to kick with the free leg and roll through. Ricky runs in, drops him shoulder first on the mat. Goes for the strike, blocked. Victor responds with a forearm. Now violates Wizard Rule and eats a clothesline. Ricky shoots the half into the cover. Victor kicks out at 2. Goes to drop the forearm. This time it's Victor out of the way. Big right hand turns him around. Ricky high angle backdrop driver. Both men down. Ricky now with a snapmare. Going to work as he key locks that arm. Lifted Victor off the mat by the key lock. Ricky knows he has to assault the arms, and Victor knows he has to get out of it, and does with that forearm. Now sends Ricky over the ropes. There's a right hand. Victor follows him out. belly to back suplex on the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Victor now face plants him. Ricky sent back in the ring. Superstar has not taken his eyes off Victor Black. Knife edge chop. This time it's Ricky sent into the corner. Stuffs the takedown. Stiff kick to the ribs. Now one to the chest. Stomp to the arm. That's the last thing you want is Ricochet having control over your arm. Hammerlocks the left, hammerlocks the right to break the left. Into the cover. I feel like Victor Black is paying too much attention to the Fallen on the outside. And after the assault, that arm breaker would be all she wrote. Ricky was assaulting that left arm the entire match. And here I was thinking this thing was bound to end in a submission. There it is, hammerlocks the right arm. Tries to break the left. Supernova Pro tonight at 8 p.m. We will be back for Throwdown on Friday, followed by Blitz. As the Fallen stand tall after defeating Victor Black. And all will rise with the Fallen. We are down to 4. That is going to do it for us here at High Class Wrestling. So for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world are in this arena here tonight for Victor Black, but more importantly for the Fallen. I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth. B.I. Double. Signing off. Catch Supernova tonight at 8.